Did you know that about 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? But did you know that the majority of Americans don't have the ability to pay a $500 emergency? So if you were to need something done to your car, you couldn't afford it. If you had to have some type of procedure done, and it cost you a few $100, you most likely couldn't afford it. But this is why an extra $500 per month is such a big deal. It may not be the greatest number, may not be the biggest amount of money ever, but to many people, especially lower income and median income households, they can actually survive off an additional $500 per month. But do you know what an extra $500 per month would do for you? Would this help you pay off your bills? Could you buy a new car that you desperately need? Would this allow you to continue to live in your existing home? Or could you begin to pay off debt that you racked up during the course of the 2 years during the pandemic? Now consider this. When rents have increased by 14%, this extra $500 per month would be huge. It would go a long way. The fact that food prices have gone up upwards of 20%, $500 would actually help you afford the same foods. And then we obviously have gas prices that are still fairly high. Again, these $500 would be a huge help. Now you're probably wondering, well, who's giving out $500? Well, honestly, everybody is. The truth is that $500 is not a staggering amount of money, but it amounts to roughly 10% of a typical family's yearly income. Just to give you an idea, the median U.S. household income in 2022 is right under $62,000 per year. $500 a month or $6,000 per year would be just under 10% of that. That's a substantial amount of money, 10% of your income. But what could you do to make $500 extra every single month? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. Because over the last few weeks, talked about how food prices were going up, talked about how gas prices are at a level that is, many people just can't continue to fill up their tanks. I talked about how rent is increasing and a lot of people are being kicked out of homes because they can't afford it any longer. Right? I've talked about how, consumers, especially here in the United States, we continue to spend money. And according to experts, that's most likely going to push inflation a little bit higher. The 8.9% that we're currently at, it's going to go up. It is going to go up. So you need to keep that in mind. Now, here are just a few things that you could do to make $500 a month of extra income. And again, these are not extremely complicated. Here's something that I've done before. I've bought, cleaned, and sold used furniture. Now, consider this. And I used to buy tables all the time. Okay? I would buy a table for $50 to $100. And you're probably thinking, where in the world do you get a table for $50 to $100? It's actually pretty simple. People on Facebook, Craigslist, they list items that they need to get rid of, and they usually say ASAP. And they do this because they already purchased a table. They already purchased a couch. They already purchased a love seat, whatever, right? A new bedroom set. They already purchased it. And now they have nowhere to put their old one, so they have to get rid of it. So you can easily buy a used table for $100, maybe even less than that. And you sell it for $250, $300, $500 by just cleaning it up. Just cleaning it up, getting rid of some scratches. Maybe you refinish the thing. It's really simple. And I'm constantly seeing people nowadays buying used couches for less than $100 to $200. And again, it's people that need to get rid of it because they've already purchased a couch and they don't know where to put the old one. Now with couches, it's really simple. If you have the money, get yourself a little personal shampooer, right? A little carpet shampooer. Or you can go to a local grocery store and you can rent one there for like $40 a day. But you go and get this shampooer, okay? You shampoo the couch. You vacuum it off, get all the pet dander, all the dirt, all this dust off. Then you shampoo that thing. You can easily sell it for $500. You can easily make $300 to $500 a couch. That's how simple it is to make $500 a month. And keep in mind, when really everybody is still experiencing shortages of furniture, guess what? If you can't afford to spend thousands of dollars on a new couch or new dining table, what do? You go to Facebook, you go to Craigslist, you go to OfferUp, and you find something that is used. But again, make sure your item looks better than everyone else's, and people will buy the items from you. Here's another thing. This is one that I absolutely love, okay? I actually have a couple friends that actually do this. And this is a touchless car wash. Now, when I first heard about people doing this, I thought this is crazy. How can a car be clean if you never touch it? But did you know that many people don't like their cars to actually go through a car wash or a station because they're worried that the spinning brushes or bristles are going to leave lines or rings in their paint? I didn't know this until one actually did this to my car many years ago. So getting yourself a little $150 pressure washer along with a foam cannon. That's what you need, a foam cannon. This will give you a business. A business. $150 and you have a business. Now the best part about this is that you can wash cars for, let's say, anywhere between $20 to $40 per car. Okay? You never have to physically touch the car. Okay? You take your pressure washer, you hose the thing down, you put the foam cannon on your pressure washer, you spray on the foam, right? The cleaner, the cleaning solution, right? You let it sit, it digs into the dirt, it pulls it all down, then you wash that thing off. So and again, it takes about 30 minutes to do a car. So in less than 13 hours, you'll make your $500. Less than 13 hours. You can do that in one day. Another thing, and this is one that I personally love as well. This is one of my favorites. And the reason I say this is one of my favorites is because a lot of people don't do this. But I like to sell used clothing on eBay. Okay, on eBay. There's other sites out there. ThreadUp is another one. But on eBay, it's a very lucrative business. Now, I like selling shirts and clothing that is pretty expensive. Now, I'm not talking about Louis Vuitton. I'm not talking about Prada and Supreme. I'm not talking about those brands. I'm talking about things that you can find very inexpensive at garage sales, thrift stores, even on Facebook Marketplace. You buy things, and one of my personal favorites that I absolutely love buying are old Western clothing, vintage clothing. These things you can find for like $5 a shirt, okay? And my personal favorite brand is called Mobetta, Mobetta. You can find a Mobetta shirt for like $5 to $10 at a thrift store. And you can sell these things for $100 to $150 all day long. Now, the cool thing about this, you need like one shirt a week. One shirt a week is almost going to get you there. Okay, especially buy it for $5, sell it for $125, right? You make like $100 off each shirt. You just need 5 a month. You just need 5 of these shirts a month. It's very simple. Now, Mobetta is just one brand. Go and find other brands as well. But again, it's simple to make money. The hard part is you have to get started. That's the hard part. And if you go back through my channel, lately I've been doing a lot of new stuff, especially over the past couple of years, because a lot of people, they got out of their businesses, especially in the beginning of the pandemic. I remember I sold some of mine. It's probably a bad decision now, but I sold some to give myself more time, spend time with my family. That's what I did. So if you go back through my channel, you're gonna find probably good 1,000+ videos on affiliate marketing, selling on Amazon, selling on eBay, doing service businesses, writing articles, right? Selling websites, creating websites, e-commerce, right? Things like cryptocurrencies. There's so many different things that I've done in the past and some that I continue to do to this day. And that's how I know that $500 a month is nothing. $500 a month can be life-changing to the right person, but in the grand scheme of things, you can easily make $500 a day, $500 per sale. But again, it comes down to your way of thinking, and the best part is that you can do anything you want to do. Don't listen to what others are saying. Don't listen to, and again, you don't have to listen to me as well, but don't listen to your friends and family that say, you know what, that's a scam. Don't do it. Selling on eBay, that's a scam. I've made a lot of money on eBay. People that say, don't start an Amazon FBA business. It's a scam. Amazon's just going to take your money. I made a lot of money on Amazon FBA. People that say, don't get into affiliate marketing. Don't get into e-commerce. It's a scam. No, the scam is you're listening to people that have never done it. You're listening to people that will never do it and are trying to talk you out of your dreams. All right? So go out there, make just $500 extra per month. Start there. $500. It's not a lot, but it will be life-changing because that $500 will turn into $1,000, which will turn into $10,000. It can easily turn into $25,000 and $100,000 per month. But the key is you have to get started today. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Also, get out there, do some research. Figure out what you want to do, and maybe it's not in the list of the things that I just gave you. That's perfectly fine. Those are things that, I like to do, or like doing. Those are things that I have a passion for. I like cars. I like flipping furniture. I used to do that all the time. And I still sell on eBay. But if that's not something that you want to do, find something different. Because I guarantee you there's something out there that will be best for you. So again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.